welcome back to Let's Build St. Peas, part 47. And today we are going to do some more wall on the other side though this time. So I am also full of a cold, so I shall do my best to keep the sniffling, the sneezing, all the gross stuff to a minimum, but I might sound a bit weird at times and I'm not going to be able to help the odd sniff, so I do apologise for all this sniffling. Okay, so you should have done your platform. Here, there's the first one. So this is actually platform 10. I don't think I mentioned that last time. So let's just grab a sign. I'm just going to stick a sign there. Oops. And this is platform number 10. Now, we don't do any decorating with this, so it's up to you to put in your own signal boxes, your own lights if you wish to, anything else that you might want to decorate on the platforms that we've done on other ones like the King's Cross. It's up to you to put them on here wherever you want them. As I said, we haven't really decorated the inside, we've just kept it very, very basic. Okay, so start the window or do some more platforms? Windows, platforms. I think because we did a platform last time, we'll do some windows this time and then I'll set you loads of platforms next time. So next time might be a shorter one, but I'll give you loads of work to do. So I think we'll start off with, and I forgot to do my windows again. I'm terrible for that. Memory like a sieve these days, honestly. Get rid of that. There we go. The wall. Anything else? There's going to be something. Let me have a look on here. Oh, we want the concrete and the grey stuff. You want to say it was clay? Clay and red terracotta. Okay, we're going to grab this because we will copy them like we did before. Now these windows are going to be more or less the same as these ones in a different order, but in order we have copy paste these, and you can use the same structure block. However, you will then have to rotate it about 180 degrees and then line that up, and that's just too much for my little brain. So I would rather build afresh from here on that side of the wall and copy paste from that side of the wall. So then there's no rotating, there's no lining things up. Everything should be as simple as this side was in theory. So, but first we need to build a couple of windows. So I'm going to take this over here. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. And I've forgotten to do those two doors. Never mind. This is not my main world. I've already done this on my main world, so... Oh gosh. I could have done with doing those too, actually. Okay, so we want the chiselled sandstone. And we'll place that one. We've got the wall, we've got the glass, we've got that, we've got that, got that, got the stairs. We want the sandstone stairs, smooth sandstone stairs. Okay, and then we're just going to grab an oak door and an oak trapdoor. Yes, I think that's it for now. So what I do want to do very quickly, I know we've done all these lines. However, there is one main line that we've missed that we kind of need. Whoops. I'm just going to grab the block of emerald. See, I like using this block of emerald because it stands out. It's a nice vivid colour, it stands out, and it's obvious how many blocks are in it. Each block stands out. So when you're counting, it's easier to use those. They all stand out. So we do need to line these first ones up. Okay, so now we're just going to grab a couple of those. I'm going to grab that and take that to the top. Okay, so now we can get rid of this. What did we use for the trapdoors at the top here? We used a mangrove trapdoor. I think on my main world I used copper, but I think I got confused at some point along the way with that one and ended up being mangrove instead. So we're going to stick with the same. Like so. Okie dokie. Right, let's start off with our first window. First, we're going to take this wall and we're going to drag it across. Then we're going to turn that into clay and rough estimate that across there. One block below there, we're going to put a sandstone. So this one is quite a narrow window. So 2 blocks there, 1 block there. And we're going to take this down, with the exception of the bottom 2 blocks. Whoops. Stair, a stair, and now we need a slab. Okay, put that one there. And a slab in the middle. Now this needs to be 2 blocks thick, so clearly I've missed something here. We're going to put a line of windows at the top there. Oops, a line at the side. So it's 1, 2. So 2 blocks above that wall. Chiseled. And then smooth sandstone. Smooth sandstone, smooth sandstone, and copper. Copper, copper. So that fits in quite nicely with there. So it's gone down and then up. So we want a smooth sandstone here too. One on the other side. Then a copper. 2 sandstone side by side. Copper. Sandstone. Out those 2 there, and they'll fall even. Nope. That's better. Go for stone, or whatever it is you're using for your floors. I think I've just been using the stones, so I'll stick with the stone. Smooth sandstone underneath those. So leave the bottom 2 bricks. Whoops, wrong way. So looking like that. If you need to pause it, pause it. Grab the door. Two on the bottom, 2 on the top. And that is that. Now we won't be copy pasting any of those because the rest are different. These are different widths, I think. Oh, I've missed a top window at the top there. Okay, up here onto this section. I don't have that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So you've got 2 on this side, 1 on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. Yep, nice little window. Okay, on to the big ones. Well, I just say. Right, so we've got that one, we've got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, so not quite the same as the other side, but they are still repetitive, with slight differences. Okay. We'll go 1 block from the clay. We're going to go so that we are level with the cross bit that we've done there. We're going to put a wall. And the block above that is going to be sandstone, copper, sandstone, copper, sandstone, copper, sandstone, copper, sandstone. Then there's going to be, I'm just going to double check that. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Punch that one out, and then that's our next one. Punch the first layer out. Stone floor. Now what is that? That's normal sandstone. Okay, so we're going to grab our normal sandstone because of the texture on it, which is the texture we want. Going to put that there for now. Oh no, I've done this wrong. My bad, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's not a big one, it's fixable. Sandstone, copper, sandstone. On top of that one is meant to be copper. That one's meant to be sandstone. That's what I get for not paying attention. Just making assumptions, thinking I got it. That one's copper. That one's sandstone. That looks better. I did think when I was digging all that out it looked a bit wide. It was. That's better. Let's punch those two out. Normal sandstone there. There, and that one. That one's going to be glass. Oops. Back a moment. That one's glass. That one's glass. Is that sandstone or wall? That's wall. Except for the bottom two, and then we'll replace with wall. Oh gosh. Something doesn't feel right. Okay. Glass in that entire gap. So 1, 2, 3. What level is that on? Okay. Oh, I forgot the stairs. That one. Dear, this cold has fried my brain. Got to put the stairs in there. So we want that chiselled. Chiseled sandstone. And on the same level as those stairs that we've just sneaked in there, we're going to put in a row of chiseled sandstone. And then a wall below it, and a wall above it. Now, is that right? So we should have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks above the top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. So we're going to call this number 1. So that is window number 1. It might just be a case of copy that one and tweak, which would be quite cool. Okay, so I'm going to take this from that side. Okay, so height, we'll say 25 to height by, I'm going to say 1 block. 24. I can just see the trapdoors on the top there. Let me just go have a look. 24. Got the height right. Okay. Now then, we want the blue one, which is that one at the bottom, to go, I want to say 7. Yep, perfect. So we've now got that whole archway within those two. We just now need to push it back into the wall. So that's the red one. Now this one might be the fiddly one. I'm going to set that at -1. Ooh. -2. Okay. Excellent. Now we don't want to carry. We could probably get away with leaving it at that, but I'm not going to. So we're going to push that back to, let's say 3. What happens at 3? Oh, perfect. Make sure we've got our wall in there. So we're going to save that as number 1. Just 1. Save. So our next window is mostly the same, so we're going to copy number 1. Why can't I see very well? Better. So it is identical with just some additions on. Okay. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should line up with that. Yep. And then how wide is that window? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In theory. So if I put that there, load 1. Not going to load anything in just yet. See, no, I've got to fix it. But it is in the right spot. So we want to offset this, the red one, by it's either 3 or -2. We'll go for 3. What happens with 3? nothing. It's gone the wrong way. Okay, so let's put that to -2. Once you got your numbers right the first time, it's easy to figure out after that. There we go, that's what we want. Load. So our additions are going to be a stair under there, yeah, a stair under there, a stair under there, there we go, oak trapdoor, I'm going to take that wall out. Put in a row of trapdoors there. Okay, so I think what we'll do is that's number 1. This will be number 2. So we want that to go to 24. Then -2, 3, and 7. Let me double check it. Yep. So we're going to save that as number 2. Number 1 and number 2. We don't need to put those on now. 1 and 2. So now it's just a case of making sure they go in the right spot. And we need some of these now. So you want 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not 5, it's 7, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then onto there. I don't know why I've got 5 in my head. Okay, so load. Number 2. This is the same one that we've just done. Need to offset that to -2. Just double check it's all going to line up. It will indeed. There we go. Number 2. We're going to do number 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that there. So we'll load number 1. Offset -2. Again, you don't have to use the structure blocks if you're not comfortable with them. I can only do the basics as it is. go. I think I'm going to leave those trapdoors at the top because we've copied them. So every time we do a copy paste, we're pasting them in. So I just need to do the gaps in between, really. Okay, so that's that one done. So now we're going to do our support. 1, 2. Just helps us make sure we line everything up correctly. So this one's going to be a number 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Load number 2. Offset -2. I'm going to double check it. Yep. Load. There we go. So the next one's a bit different. So I think we're going to load in a number 2 and we'll alter that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we load in, it doesn't really matter which one you load in because I'm going to tweak it. Load in number 2, offset -2. That looks right to me. 3, 4, and 5. So the tweaks we're going to do onto this one is we're going to take away those trapdoors, and on the bottom ones we're going to knock those out, replace those bits with stone. Then we're going to put 2 windows, 2 windows. In fact, no, we're going to change those to glass blocks. Glass blocks, because we're putting a door in. And we're going to need the door too. Doors won't attach to the glass panes. Is that it? Is that all our changes? Nope, there's something else there. Okay, so just above those chiselled, we're going to put 3 chiselled behind it. Like so. Okay, so we're going to save this as number 3. -4, 7, 3, and -2. Double chalk. Yep. So we're going to save that as number 3. Okay, so time for another leg. Space of 2. 1, 2. Next up we have a number 1 with a small tweak, so small we're not going to bother saving it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to load in number 1, offset -2. Yep. Load. Small change is we're just going to push those 3 out and replace with the new chiseled. That's the only thing different on that one, so we're not going to bother saving it because it's so small. The next one is a number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Load number 3. Offset -2. I'm going to ignore that green for now. 1, 2, 3. So that one should be there. Load. Okay. So I think it's actually worked out for us. So this is a support leg. It is, and it is a support leg. 1, 2. So now we can take that away because we know it lines up. Okie dokie, so now we're on a number, I think that's a new one actually. It's a combination of 2 and 3. Okay, so what we're going to do is load in number 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 2, offset -2. Load. I didn't check it. Okay, we're good though. Okay, so we're going to leave those trapdoors Difference here though, we're going to knock out this bottom bit. Join the wall up. Two glass blocks there. Two glass blocks there. A door there. And some trapdoors there. So it's got the trapdoors like number 2, but it's also got the doors at the bottom like number 3. So this is going to be number 4. Four, 3, minus 2, 7. Must double check this one, because if you don't get this one right, then that's where your big mistakes will come in. So we're using this one to copy. So we're going to save that as number 4. Okay, where are we for time? Time. 47 minutes, we're good yet. We can do another few more windows. Okay, so that's number 4. So number 1 next, with a tweak. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Load in number 1. Offset. I nearly forgot to offset it. Offset it by 2. That's better. Load. Okay, so now we're going to do another leg. Use them all too much. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we have a number 4. Offset minus 2. Yep, so far so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So next up is a number 4 again. So you've got a gap of 3 there. Next up is something different again, completely different. Okay, I think we'll load in number 4 and then alter it and then save that as number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Load in number 4. Offset -2. Double check. Okay. So our changes. It would help if I could see properly. So that is a block bit above the chisel sandstone. It's on the inside, isn't it? So I'm going to punch that out there, right above the chisel sandstone. I'm going to put in sandstones there. Move on to our copper. Sandstone. Take away the chisels and those stairs. Fill that in with glass there. But these 3 we're going to take out. Hold on, something's not right, I've put that too high. Okay, so change that for brick. Change that for brick. That is going to be glass. That's going to be copper. This is the star. We've got a glass star there. Out the trapdoors. The door at the bottom stays the same. Not quite actually. going to want those trapdoors back. I'm going to put a row above the top of those. Okay. Take out that to the side, as well as this. Brick and brick. Wait, no. That was right first time as well. So where does that brick go? Oh, okay, it's not quite the same then. Damn it. It's because I can't see properly. I'll put a torch on that. Yes. Okay. Tell you what, instead of just replacing stuff, let's break all that off. Okay, what we're going to do is come behind that, take that all the way to the top. Let's get rid of all of that, because now we're getting confused with ourselves. Ignore the top for the time being. Okay, so I think I've made a complete mess of this one so far. Okay, I'm confusing myself now. I was right first time with that. That's better. Let's just fill it all. that you want lining up right above that chiselled. So you want this all flush, but the glass behind that. That's where I've got confused. Multiple layers. Okay, so now above that archway, it's all bricked in. So we're going to take out all of this above it. And then we're going to brick it all in. Brick it all up. So it's flush with that actually. Okay, that looks correct. So quite a few tweaks. We've completely changed it essentially, haven't we? So this is going to be number 5. Number 5. Let's copy it. So it's 24 high, 3, and -2, 7. In fact, I think this might need to be thicker. Yes, because we've not got the glass in there. Okay, so that needs to be -3. That's better. Save as number 5. Save. Then we want another number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that there. Load in number 5. Now this offset might be different. It's normally -2. But I suspect it's going to be 3. -3. No. Let's keep that at -2. See what happens. Ah, see, we're not right. Okay, let's try that again. Load number 5. Offset -3. Load. That is right, but we need to take all this off now. So -3 now. this. Because our wall is now embedded in the wall. What I'm going to do, because I think we're done for the day, but I am going to make a note on there. Offset -3, just so I don't forget the numbers. Okay, and I think that is time now. Where are we? 1 hour and 7 minutes, so yes, we're over our time. I think we might continue with these windows next time because we're on a roll. Hopefully. Okay, yep, so I think that's it for me for today. Make sure you check out the links in the description for other tutorial series such as Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, Durmstrang Ship, Azkanban, Pancras Station. There's quite a few. There's also a link to our Discord server, Potter's Nights. If anybody has any questions at all, you'll get an answer faster there than you will on our Discord on YouTube. So I quite often miss the notifications now, and sometimes because we record these in bulk and so we can have a break, I sometimes miss the notifications while I'm having a break. So sometimes it might take me a while to get to them, so but you will get an answer faster on Discord. And I think that's... Oh, if you just want to come for a chat or show off your builds, whether it's this one or any other, have you done something different, show us, we like seeing. Or if you just want to say hi, come say hi. Until next time guys, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.